This thing here is a biohazard. Since I dragged it out of that car park, I've repaired it, put it back on the road, repaired the gearbox, but I haven't touched the interior, and it's starting to show. It doesn't smell very good, and it has its own ecosystem, so let's get into it. This thing is actually quite disgusting, and on top of that, it's quite broken. So I think we'll start with what's damaged and we'll go from there. So step one is the driver's side window regulator. It keeps falling apart, and therefore the driver's side door card keeps getting pulled off and now is fairly damaged. Step two is the gauge cluster. For reasons unknown to me, it is loose and falling apart, so we need to fix that back to the dashboard. Step three is the leather boots around the bottom of the transfer box lever and the handbrake. They now both have their own ecosystems. It's possibly due to the leaking sunroof, but we need to get the mould out to make it anywhere near safe. And step four is just to clean the whole damn thing. The carpets, the seats, the dashboard, and even the sun visors all have mud on them, all have mould on them. So they're the four things I need to do today. It was actually my missus that encouraged me to do this, because she said, what's the point in having a big 4x4 that's costing you tax, MOT and insurance if you can't use it? The other day I needed to use it and I had the baby with me, and she was like, absolutely not, you're not putting the baby in that, it's a complete disgrace. And she's right. So it's either sell it or clean it. So now we're here, and I've been to Halfords and I've got one of those bomb things to stop it smelling like a questionable type of plant that's good for medicinal health. Leather wipes, because that's well past its best, and a spray-on scrubby thing. I'm not sponsored by any of that stuff, it was the cheapest stuff I could find, and it will do. I also have these, which are new leather gaiters for the gear lever, the high-low box and the handbrake. Now, it is not lost on me that I have an auto, but you buy them as a kit. They were 20 quid delivered off of eBay, and you could choose your stitching colour, so I've gone with grey to match the rest of the interior. Now, I'm going to start with the window regulator, because despite sticking a sticker on it before I sold it to say don't drop the window below halfway, it would appear the door card's been off quite a few times. So I think one screw in here and the whole thing will come off. I think it should have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 lows more, but it certainly doesn't. And they magnet it. Yep. That's how you get a door card off of a Discovery too. For more tips and advice, please follow and like and share. Oh no. Oh no. Look at what's happened. Anyway, we'll edit that out so it looks like I've nicely removed it and put it down there and not destroyed it. But which one is it? Is it that one? It's always the back one, isn't it? Come off its dugger. That's helpful. If people just got off their arse and went to the shops in their hybrids that they must have, then there wouldn't be so many DPT vans. Oh, thought about it. Anyway. What you're about to witness here is the emotional roller coaster that Land Rover owners go through. And as a little spoiler for you, the regulator's not actually repairable. Do you know what? Regulators are 40 quid. I'm just going to order one and do it at a later date. Let's do that. No. I can fix it. Right, there goes the plug. Pull that out there because don't forget to plug it back in. Sorry if that was really loud. Okay, so that was bottom of the window. That was mounted to the door. And that lever just goes up and down. I'm going to have to admit defeat on the window regulator. I'm not sure why it's not stopping. I'm sure one of you will let me know in the comments, but I'm just going to order a new one and go from there. That'll be a job for another day, because they're about 40 quid. I could order one online. So I'm going to put the door card back together, even though I've now completely blown it up, and move on to the dash binnacle. See if I can sort of tidy that up. Right, so that was a complete waste of time, that door card. With the magic of the internet, it will be about 5 minutes for you, not even that I don't think, but for me, it was 2.5 hours. I messed around with that door and filming the intro to this video. But this, I'm not sure why this is doing this. To be honest with you, well, I do know why, it's got no screws in it. Ah, because they're broken off. I bet it's all broken. Look at this, I'll show you. So I think they are supposed to sort of slot in there. That's just been ripped off. And then you've got a couple of screw holes there, which again, have just been ripped off. I think if you get the top slotted in and the bottom slotted in, it would go, but there's just wires and all sorts going on. Please excuse the fact the engine's now running. I reckon if I take this off, it'll be easier to get that back together. Is there more screws that I'm missing? Yes, there is. Thank you. Oh, I feel like I'm stealing it. See, how hard was that? It needs to be sat back there somewhere. Got these drywall screws, because they've got the same thread pattern, and they've got a bigger head. Nice, it's never going to be great at the back, because they've broken all the clips off. Okay, steering column back together. Right then, I do apologise that the sound quality is about to take a downturn. That's because my phone battery has died for no reason, and that's the only way I can record my sound. So here we go, but the Garden of Eden needs to go. It is pretty bad. So in theory, I'll get rid of these bits and pieces. What you do is you unscrew your high-low knob job. Do you reckon we should put it in neutral? Hopefully the handbrake holds. So yeah, we'll unscrew this, but it's even fallen apart already. Unscrew that. Put that there. Oh, look at it. That's definitely how you get that out. I'll give that a little hoover, but look at it. That is not nice, is it? So in theory, in here, there should be a band. Yeah. There it is. Keep that. And then this just gets unpeeled. There was two methods to this. One method, somebody cut it off, that cut around the edge here, and just left this bit and just stuck over it. The other method was the guy that unpeeled it like I'm doing. The funny thing was, it was the professional company that actually cut it off. But I don't see the need for that when you can unpeel it, personally. And there we have it. One frame that sits in there. I'm just going to go get a hoover. Right, to get the handbrake off. That's a terrible idea. It just rolled away. Put it in park. No, it's because the transfer box in neutral, isn't it? Hey, right, good. To get this off, you've got to take this off. So I'm just going to pop that in there. Oh, that wasn't as hard as I thought. Oh my goodness. This thing has had a hard time. And there are supposed to be screws in there. Yeah, there are. There's one there. One there. One there. And for some unknown reason, one missing out of there. but that's fine. I found some more money. How does it get in there? Another 50, that's 25p I'm up today. See? Buy a Land Rover. They make you money while spending your money. So, I do believe this is just on a little metal frame. Yep, which it is. Okie dokie. Then what we do, and the best advice I was given, is give this the mother of all Chinese burns. So, oh yeah, there it goes. Come on, there we go. Good. Okay, so I've got these things now. I'm going to start by putting that actually on there. Stand it up over there. Okay, I'm going to turn that like that. Put that in there as far as I can. Like that. You still see that? Yeah. And I'm going to put this band around it. Like that. Then I'm going to turn it back the other way. Oh, there you go. That is how you do that. Turn it inside out. Just this bit. So I'm assuming all you do is just glue it along the edges. That'll be about right, won't it? Front. Front. It says front on it. I did not know that. Front. So it goes that way. But I might glue that seam, because it's going to be halfway, isn't it? So I'll glue that seam there because it says front and that's pointing towards low, so that's what I'm going to do. I've got this tissue, it's very annoying, but if I get glue on the new worktop, I'll be a dead man walking. So put, oh, that's quite a lot as well, see, that's why I did it. Glue there, L, front, front. I reckon that clip's probably somewhere in the middle. So we'll glue that there for a minute. Yeah, do the sides. That's actually works quite well. So a little dab of glue. It's all they do from the factory, I think, it's just glue it. And we'll do the back. Like that. Sorry if this is all out of shot. Try and lift you up a little bit. Like that. Okay, so corners. Get yourself some super glue if you're doing this job. This is perfect. Put myself to it and myself to myself. Not fighting the material, I'm just going to let it go wherever it chooses to go. There we have it. Look at that. Right, on to this disgusting thing. Look at the state of it. That is bad. Just peel it all off. It's all horribly out of focus. I do apologise, this is the first sort of like arts and crafts type thing I've done. It's very hard to film. Facing that way now. Like that. Turn this inside out. Send that down inside there as far as I can. Like that. Put the rubber band man back on. And voila. And it's even in the correct orientation, look at that. Nice. Now it's just a matter of gluing the frame on, which goes that way. Oh, I've already taken the cap off. What an idiot. So anyway, that's that, and that is that. Back to the truck. Now, before we get too excited and start throwing it all back together, I want to get this mat out because it is disgusting. And I'm not sure if I can pass the auto gearbox. That's a no. So it doesn't seem to matter. Because it happily moved out the way. Alright, good. So that's step 3 done, and I want to remind you while I'm here quickly that I can still get discounts on Nanocom, so if you want one, leave me a comment down below and I will get a discount code to you for one of those, and like and subscribe while you're there because it makes a big difference to me. All that's left to do now really is to give it a good clean up of all the floors and the seats and all the rest of it. That sun is blinding today. So yeah, montage incoming. What do you reckon? Some soft rock? Yeah, I reckon. Here you are, look. This will make you laugh. Sorry, I haven't got my microphone on because it's a bit of a last minute grab, but I have one of these in there to try and dry the thing out because it's a bit damp and obviously the mould and all the rest of it. And I've just realised that was utterly pointless because look at this. That little absorbent thing, I'm going to touch that, was it? I think it might be my sunroofs.
Fire, feel the flame, adrenaline is kicking in. There's nothing left to do but wait. Shot, ready to roll.
So that is it. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's a lot better than it was, and now it is an acceptable vehicle to be used as a daily vehicle. These little bits down here They were so cheap, 20 quid, and look at the difference it's made. So this is your yearly reminder to spend a little bit of time looking after your toy. See you later.